Nelson Mandela's grandson denied entry into UK over support for Hamas. And now to the news in full. Anti-apartheid leader Nelson Mandela's grandson Mandela was denied entry into the United Kingdom over his support for Palestinian militant group Hamas. Mandela was not allowed to travel to the UK earlier this month to address pro-Palestinian gatherings in Manchester, Edinburgh and Glasgow after he was told that he would need to get a visa to enter. Mandela has a South African government passport that would normally allow him to enter the UK without a visa. This week, the UK government told Mandela in a letter dated October 21 that his visa application was denied because of his unacceptable behavior relating to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Mandela told the Associated Press (AP) that he got the letter on Thursday. What did the UK government say? In his letter to Mandela, the UK Home Office said, "Your presence in the UK has been assessed as not conducive for the public good on the grounds that you have engaged in an unacceptable behavior. You have made multiple statements which explicitly support Hamas and their terrorist violence, including glorifying the October 7 attack on Israel and their recently deceased leader, Ismail Haniyeh." The letter, which was seen by the AP, said. The letter cited several Instagram posts from Mandela in which he voiced his support for Hamas and the Palestinians. One post showed him with Haniyeh, who was killed in Iran by an airstrike in July. It also mentions that Mandela once went to Haniyeh's funeral in August after meeting him twice in January and April, and he posted a photo of himself with a top Hamas leader, Khalid Mishal. As such, your presence in the UK is considered a pose to pose a threat to UK society, as it will likely cause tension amongst UK Jewish communities. It is in the interest of the community to refuse your visa to protect public safety and prevent disorder or crime in the UK, the letter said. Well, that is a good thing. The UK Home Office did not immediately respond to a request for comment by the AP. Mandela said the UK denying him a visa would not deter him from continuing to express his support for the Palestinians. "We can never be silenced, and we will never let the refusal of a visa prevent us from standing for justice, peace and equality. We will continue to raise our voice against the unjust occupation, genocide and ethnic cleansing of Gaza and all of occupied Palestine sponsored by the UK and its ilk," he said. Mandela said the visa refusal was an attempt to restrict his movement and freedom of expression, comparing it to his grandfather's experience during the anti-apartheid struggle. Pro-Palestinian organizations such as the Desmond Tutu Foundation in South Africa and the UK-based Sheffield Palestine Coalition Against Israeli Apartheid have criticized the UK government for its visa refusal. It's been a little over a year since Hamas launched a surprise attack on Israel on October 7, 2023. The attack killed roughly 1,200 people and took about 250 hostages. Around 100 hostages remain in captivity, about a third of whom are believed to be dead. Israel began its military campaign in Gaza following the October 7 attack, which has killed over 42,000 Palestinians so far, according to local health officials who don't differentiate between civilians and combatants, but say more than half of those dead are women and children. Mandela spent 27 years in prison for his role in the opposition movement against apartheid, a system of racial segregation in South Africa. Apartheid started in the late 1940s and ended in the early 1990s. After being released from prison, Mandela became South Africa's first democratically elected president and first black president in 1994. He served for one term before stepping down in 1999. In 2007, Mandela became head of the Mvezo Traditional Council, a title traditionally held by a member of the Mandela family. Mvezo is a village in the Eastern Cape of South Africa where Nelson Mandela was born. Nelson Mandela died at his Johannesburg home in 2013. This article includes reports from the Associated Press. It's really a good thing that they did not allow him to. You cannot be supporting war or anything and you expect to go to their country where they also have Jewish people there. You are really posing a threat to them. You cannot be fighting war and you expect them to allow you to enter their country. It is not Nigeria where anything just goes. They don't care about their citizens. These ones, they care about their citizens. Stelly says, good for them because they suffered apartheid government. They now see every evil movement as freedom fighters. All of them should be made to pay for supporting evil Hamas, Hezbollah and Houthi terrorists against Israel. Hat Gabriel says, who does this to this South African man supporting evil? Adekunle Oladare says there is need to find out the biological father of this man because this attitude portrays that of a Palestinian. Yes. Because why are you supporting Palestinian over Israel? I don't get. And it's been said that nobody can defeat Israel in this lifetime. Nobody. It's in the Bible. You cannot defeat Israel because they have the support, they have the backing of God. No matter what they do, no matter how stubborn Israel is, no matter how naughty they are, God is always with them. Charles Hosseini says, this investor should be visiting Palestine and Iran. What is he doing in the UK? Exactly. What do you want to do there? Lila Isu says, what is he going to the UK for? Why won't he go to the Palestine? I wonder what you want to go and do in the UK. Stanley Alemeke says, if na Nigeria now, South Africa go dey tear their mouths. I be now. I don't. Gabriel Adelu said he was never a descendant of Dr. Mandela, but an illegitimate grandson. He never blamed those Hamas for carrying an attack against Israel, but can support them and blame Israel retaliation. That is inhuman, and it shows that he is a terrorist manager and planner. Yes, he is. Dennis Bifa says even their president should also be banned to travel to UK as well. First Ben says this young man should be placed in the world watch list. Exactly. Now that they have even refused him to enter the UK, he can do and undo. He can launch an attack to them because he's Palestinian. That is what they do. He's not to be trusted, though. He needs to be watched. He said, what are you looking for in the UK while you are working for the terrorists? You better travel to Iran because what you are searching for in UK is in Iran. Amida Ademi says, great, very great. Chinedu Ojike says, beautiful, no room for terrorist supporters because I don't know what you want to go and do there. Maximum Do says, while on earth will this young man become part of terrorists? These idiot Arabs have no value for a black man. Exactly, they have. They don't care about anybody. They'll just kill you, throw away women, children. They kill anybody anyhow, and now this one is supporting them. It should go back to Palestine. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.